I came to United Tribes for the Associates of Applied Science degree in Culinary Arts. Before I attended college, I took 4 years of the culinary in high school. During the 4th year, every student had to pick a day where they had to plan a meal and serve for 50 people. So that includes the appetizer, an entree, dessert, a beverage. That's what I had to do in high school my 4th year. And then during this semester, in my culinary foods class, we had to do basically a similar thing. We had to plan a meal and then serve for 50 people. So the first couple of weeks, we started to plan out our meals. So we just were brainstorming on different options or different like ethnicity of foods. We had our options. And so my menu was a garlic and red pepper penne pasta with a shrimp sauce. The side was roasted green beans and tomatoes, and then the dessert was a cheesecake with a crumb topping and a berry sauce. Our next step was to figure out the portions to serve. We did a calorie analysis, created a grocery list. We figured out a theme, and then we made a layout for the dining room. So like the classroom, we had to set up our tables and figure out a theme. We had to design flyers and table tents and invitations and invite people. So after figuring out our plan, we got everything in motion. The Friday before my meal, the invitations and flyers were emailed out and posted around campus. The Wednesday before my meal, I and my instructor went grocery shopping for the ingredients for my meal. While shopping, we tried figuring out the easiest ways to save money. We chose more store-brand items instead of name brand. We used coupons, and by doing that, we saved $50. After we were done shopping, we came back to the classroom, I put everything and got the kitchen ready for the next day of my meal. So the day of my meal came. I came in the Thursday before and set up the dining room, so I had more extra time in the kitchen. So like the day of my meal, I and my classmate had to be at class by 8 that morning. As soon as we got to class, we got straight to work. We first washed and sanitized everything, preheated ovens and pulled everything from the fridges. I was in charge of cooking the pasta and sauce. My classmate was in charge of making the dessert, and the instructor made the side. Everything was Everything was done cooking by the time we started serving. Another teacher was the hostess and I was the waiter. When the meal was over, we then put the classroom back together and cleaned the kitchen. And then we just got done, we figured out on how much, we priced out each item and seen how much the meal cost $6. So if we were to charge the full amount, my meal would have cost close to $13. So we just figured out the steps on what they do in the restaurant industry to figure out the price of their menu and the meals. So we figured all that out. So towards the end, overall I did excellent on my meal. All the flavors blended well. The shrimp sauce could have had a tad bit more flavor to it, even though it was supposed to be basic anyway, not much of an Alfredo sauce. So it still turned out great. My dessert was very good. The crust was a little hard, but I feel like that gave it a good crunch to it. And then I got a lot of good comments from everyone. And I was very fortunate to have this opportunity again, and it's giving me more experience and making my resume look better.